excited about this box arriving. I had seen several other creators reviewing Merit products, and I just kept hoping and praying that they would reach out to me because their products looked like something that I would be extremely interested in. And so when they did reach out to me, I was beyond thrilled. They are a clean makeup company. They're all about kind of a minimalist approach. And I have kind of been leaning a little bit more toward that lately, especially now with the warmer months coming. I am a very oily girl, and I feel like less is more for me in a lot of ways with that. And also just wanting a simpler routine for different, my everyday kind of stuff. So I am super excited to share with you the less is more approach from Merit. And yeah, I can't say enough good things. They're all about the planet and your skin and doing things in a clean, healthy way. And I just think that's awesome. I also wanted to mention they have something right now that they're doing. It's baby to baby in Merit. And it says, with the economic and social impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, there are more children living in poverty than ever before. Merit Volunteers donates and supports Baby to Baby, a nonprofit organization that provides children in poverty across the United States with diapers, clothing, and other basic necessities. At checkout, you can directly donate to Baby alongside your order. So I think that that is a really cool organization that they are partnering with. I had not heard of that before, admittedly, so I think that's awesome, and just another reason to support a brand. So right on top is the card here, and this says lipstick you can live in, because they just recently launched their signature lip products, their lipsticks, and when I saw them I was like, oh, the colors are gorgeous. So comfortable color, lightweight, buildable, satin finish, which I love a satin finish, and clean, cruelty-free, and vegan. So if you are about, clean beauty, you definitely want to know about this. And you guys, with your first order from Merit, you get this ridiculously cute makeup bag. Like, do you see this thing? And I looked, you can wash it in the washing machine on cold. So that's awesome. Our makeup bags get dirty, let's be real. And so awesome that you can just throw it in the washer and clean it up. It's like a really cool, almost a corduroy kind of a fabric, and it's just such a simple design that I appreciate, because it's just these, it's like a little purse pouch here, and then has the two long that you just tie up to keep your stuff together. I think that's so awesome. Like, I don't know, I love that. So I'm super excited to have that, which is funny because I've got a million makeup bags, but certain ones just kind of excite you again, And so they let me choose 7 products, and I am so excited to be able to try these out with you guys. And yeah, I'm just super excited about it. Okay, first let's talk about their signature lips. So they describe it as a hydrating, buildable lipstick with a soft satin finish, and it's so lightweight you'll forget you're wearing it. I love the fact that it's hydrating and buildable, because that way, if you just want a sheer wash of color, you can do that. But then if you want it more intense, you can add. And I love that you don't have to, go in with one swipe and be like, oh gosh. So first of all, these are the components, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. And I got to choose the colors that I wanted. So the first one I chose is Slip. These are like heavy duty, like these are awesome. And this is the shade. So it's a gorgeous kind of a caramely nude, I would say, like a caramel brown. So we'll go ahead and swatch that here. So as you can see, very light when you start out, and you can keep building to the shade that you want. Oh, I'm gonna love this, I can already tell. So there is the shade Slip. Also, they have their little logo on here. Merit. Love it. Of course, I have to smell it. It has just a very light kind of a smell. So I can appreciate that too. Awesome. And then the second shade that I chose is Fashion. So Fashion has a little, like more of a pink tone, like a burgundy kind of tone actually. And so let's go ahead and give that a swatch. So that one, right at the beginning is a little more intense, but then you can build up. And gorgeous. I wanted 2 very different colors from each other because, you're trying out a new formula and everything. And I wanted to like really be able to, see what it's all about. So I'm super excited about these colors. Can't wait to hear which one you guys like best. I will end up showing them on my lips. I'm going to be using all these products on camera, but I just wanted to open them up with you first and kind of tell you a little bit about them and then do a try on. And their signature lipsticks retail for $26 each. Up next is their the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. And it says it's not a foundation or concealer, but it'll replace both in your makeup bag. So that sounded extremely interesting to me. And like I said, I definitely like to go more lightweight, especially in the warmer months. I'm kind of a skin tint girl anyway, instead of heavy foundations. So I was very excited about it. So these are the components. Now, the reason I have two is because the shade that I thought looked like it would work best for me was out of stock. So I got one a little lighter and one a little darker and figured that way I could mix them together, or maybe the darker one will work best, you know, in the summer months or whatever. So I got two of them. So the shades are Dune and Suede. So this is Dune. Looks like this. I'll go ahead and swatch them. So that's Dune. And this is Suede. So I'll go ahead and do that one. So as you can see, that's a darker tone, so that's probably gonna be perfect for summer. But I figure the mix of them will probably be good, you know, for now or whatever. So we will see when I use that. So super excited to try those out and see what they do for me. So the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Sticks retail for $38 each. The next product I chose is their Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade. And it says, a nod to the brows of the 80s. This pomade adds color and volume for healthy, fluffy arches. So I am always looking for a good brow product, especially something that I could just use on its own and not have to necessarily use a pencil along with it. So we will see how that works. This is the component for that. Gorgeous. And I got it in the shade Black Brown because a lot of times just plain brown shades tend to pull too warm for me. So we shall see. Hopefully this will work out for me. So if it's not the right color, that's totally my fault because I chose it, but you know how it goes. All right, so I'll just swipe a little here. But I think that will work nicely in my brows. And the Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade retails for $24. Up next is the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and it says a slick of sheer color infused with rosehip oil and shea butter for healthy lips all day. So that sounds wonderful to me. And yes, another lip product. This is the component, and I chose the shade, I'm not sure if it's Cara Cara or Cara Cara. I'm thinking probably Cara Cara, but I'm not positive. But is this gorgeous shade. I wanted something completely different from the other lip shades. I really wanted to be able to give you guys, you know, a broad range of what they offer. So I wanted to give colors and stuff that were, you know, not just super similar. So this is what that shade is like. Ooh, that looks really pretty. I'm excited about that. I'm just picturing that with like tan skin in the summer. Like, it's probably going to be so pretty. So obviously I will be trying that on as well. So the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil retails for $24. So this is their Flush Balm Cheek Color, and it says a cream tint that melts into skin for a lit from within color that stays flush all day. And I chose the shade Beverly Hills. So this is what the component looks like. You just screw off the top here. Looks like this. And then we will go over here with this. And again, you can build. So there's like a light flush, and let me just really get it on there for you. So that is the shade, which I think is also going to be beautiful. So there is my hand covered in happiness from what I chose. And I am so excited now to do a look with this for you guys. So, oh, I didn't tell you how much this costs. The Flush Balm Cheek Color retails for $28. So now on to a look. Okay, you saw the products I got, and now you're gonna see them in action. I just have a little bit of eye makeup on to get started, and I have my moisturizer and the Sephora matte. It's a matte moisturizer, but basically I use it usually like a primer. And I wouldn't dream of putting anything on my face because it would not be fair to a company to put any kind of foundation type thing on my face without something mattifying, because I'm just super oily. So that's just the way it is. I felt like I was coordinating very nicely with the bag today because I stinking love this bag. I love the color, everything about it. And also yesterday was when I recorded showing you the products that I got. I came in and got ready with them because everyone has been doing first impressions videos with these products, which is fine, but that does not really give you a good idea about the products. And so I wanted to do it differently. I felt like it's more fair to the company when they're sending these things out for people to really get a better idea of how they work. And so I came in, it was noon yesterday, and I put everything on. I did my live stream video. So if you were on my live on Tuesday, that was the makeup I was wearing. And at 6:30, I came in from cooking dinner and looked in the mirror, and I was starting to get a little oily. So I took my powder brush that just had, I didn't put new powder on it. It was just what was on there from before, and just kind of dabbed over the spots that were oily. And then when I came in at 12:30 at night, so over 12 hours later, to take my makeup off for the night, I could not believe how good my makeup still looked. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now before we go ahead and put this on. And then I have a busy day today. We are going to be out, we're going to the movies and out to eat, and we're going to Dave & Buster's, which is like an adult arcade and stuff, because we're taking our boys and stuff for spring break. And so I'm going to have a busy day out doing things, and I'm going to come back and check in at the end of the night to show you what my makeup looks like. And I'll let you know if I had to, you know, dab. I probably will blot. That's typical for me. I am very, very oily, so I can't really get away with any kind of foundation or anything going all day without doing something to, you know, just stop up with some oil. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the first thing I'm going to use, I had gotten 2 of the complexion sticks, as you saw. Turns out Dune is a perfect shade match for me. So Suede is a little dark, and that's okay because that means it's going to be perfect for me for summer. So that means I have a, you know, a winter and a summer color. So I am very excited about that. So basically what I did with this stick, I just started going to town, placing it around my face so that I could get an even kind of covering. Now my chin and stuff tends to be more red. As you can see, I've got some little fun acne kind of things going on right now, so making sure those are covered. I have a lot of redness in my face, as you saw before I started putting this on. Hopefully I should have pointed it out more, but so we're gonna go down my neck here, and we'll start there. And then I'm just gonna take a foundation brush and start blending this in. I will start first showing you, I won't speed it up, so that you can see just how easy this blend is. Do you see what's happening here? It just blends, it's so creamy and nice. Now, I admittedly am a little bit afraid of the idea of foundation stick because of how oily my skin is. So I was like, you know, I don't think this is probably gonna work for me, but I really wanna try it out and, you know, just see what happens. And I could not believe what good results I had from it yesterday. So I'm excited to wear it for day 2 and see, was it just a fluke or is it really that good? But I don't think it was probably a fluke. So as you can see, it just blends in super nicely everywhere. And then I just look back and see, okay, where are some areas that I might need a little bit more? So super simple. I'll make sure I'm picking up the right color. Go back and kind of where those little spots are that I have. I always have like a red area right here above this one eyebrow. Very strange. Again, my nose, a little more on my chin, and then I like to give a little extra on the cheeks because I definitely have the most of my redness there. So we'll go ahead and just kind of tap that in so it keeps it more concentrated. The other I rubbed more. This I'm tapping to kind of keep it more concentrated in that area. So just a little tip there, instead of, you know, sharing it out a ton. And oh, I should have gone over my red dot right quick. I still think I'm gonna get that thing removed eventually. And it is as simple as that. So that is the foundation. Now it does look a little bit light when I'm looking at my, you know, camera, but in person, it's a very good match for me right now. So let me come up close and show you what it looks like on my skin. Let me get around my nose there. Okay. Something else that I noticed last night, it did not settle into my smile lines or my 11s. So it was it looked really good. So it basically looks like my skin. You don't see anything weird about it. And that's what I'm looking for. And it's all about making, you know, this is like a minimalist type of look. Obviously my eyeshadow isn't very minimalist, but for me it kind of is. But so yeah, super loving these. Like I said, we'll check in tonight and see how those do too. If it does as well as it did yesterday. And then now we will go ahead with the blush, the cheek color. And this is in Beverly Hills again. And I will do it just like I did yesterday. I just went ahead, put some on my cheeks, take my blush brush, and just softly, like I'm not pushing down hard, I'm just softly buffing it. I like to bring my blush up into my temples. And I'm gonna go a little bit heavy on it because I do set my face lightly with powder. So, and that does take a little bit, you know, cover up a little bit of the color when you do that. So, I like to make sure I've got a good amount of color before I do that so it doesn't take it completely away, you know. Just simple, soft. Blends super simple, does not pick up the foundation stick at all. I like to put a little on my nose here. So we'll do that. Give yourself a little flush of color. I know it seems counterproductive when I just was trying to get rid of the redness on my nose, but you know. Okay, now, since those are the only like kind of creamy products I have, what I do is just, or what I did yesterday, so this is only my second time trying it, but I'm gonna take some of my Coty Airspun powder on my big fluffy brush here. And I'm just gonna go over to lightly set those creamy products. Because like I said, I am a super oily girl, so if I do not set, my face is a mess within like an hour. So yeah, there's no way I would expect any kind of product to, you know, have that not be the case. So, all right, so that's just a quick set there with my powder. And now, so I'm gonna show you just these products. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of highlight and finish up my eyes. Then we will come back to do the other products that I have to show you. We're gonna try on all 3 lips to see the colors and how they look and that kind of thing. All right, be right back. Okay, and we're back with eyes finished. I did spray a setting spray because that is also something that I feel like I really need to do with my oily skin. So I'm being true to the things that I know about my skin to give this product, you know, these products the best chance. And so that is what I did. And then also I mentioned to you that I was using my own highlight. Now they do have a highlight stick, and either I somehow strangely overlooked it, or it wasn't an option for me to choose for one of the products that I got to choose, because I definitely would have chosen it over the next product I'm going to show you, just because I love highlight. And now since I've seen other people use it and people are loving it, I'm like, oh, like I'm so sad I didn't get to pick that, but that's all right. But just so you know, they do have a highlight stick that's beautiful. If you watch other people's videos, you will see that a lot of people have been like raving about it. So that just makes me want it more. All right, next up, what I did choose was the their volumizing pomade for brows, and I chose it in black brown. So it looks like this. Now I was very confused by this when I first opened it, because you would expect to undo this end and have this be where the product is, but this is actually the wand and this is where the product is. So that was like a very strange thing for me when I first opened that. So I am not going to use any kind of pencil on my brows. I'm just going to use, let me pull you closer to me here. I am just going to use this, which is what I did yesterday. I do love the size of the brush. It is nice and small. I do actually like how long this is for holding it. It is very nice for control. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is my difficult brow, if you want to call it that. It's got like a colorless mole in it that pushes the hair, so you can kind of see there's like a natural separation that always happens. But let me just show you here. I was worried about the color being too dark, but I'm always afraid of just brown because a lot of times it's way too warm. When I went back and looked on the website though, it did say that it was a cool tone brown. So if you have lighter brown, cool tone brows, then it might absolutely work for you. But I didn't read that ahead of time, and this color actually works out great, so it wasn't a problem. So it's just a nice, kind of a light formula. Like, it's not super wet, but it's also not really dry. Like, it doesn't tug at all. It goes through the brows really easily. And I definitely noticed yesterday that my brows stayed in place pretty nicely, so that was nice. So that's just a little run through on that brow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then we'll be back. So this is the finished look of my brows for the day. So this is what they looked like yesterday, how I did them. And even though like I usually with my pencil draw like a tail on my brows and stuff, I didn't feel like, when I looked at myself, I felt like my brows looked really weird. So I do feel like it gives a natural, you know, look to your brow. Just adds, it did add some color in and kind of just fill them a little bit more. So I'm happy with that. Okay, now on to the fun stuff, the lips. So first I will show you the color I wore yesterday. This is their new signature lip formula, and you guys, I'm so here for this. So first of all, again, packaging, awesome. Nice heavy component, like really nice. And then it says Merit there. So this is in the shade Slip. I'm gonna show you just how versatile, well, let me wipe my lips off real quick because I did have like a lip balm on. Okay, so these are buildable, which I love. So let me put like the first layer on and show you. As you can see, for me, it just kind of gives me a my lips but better kind of a look, but you can build it up. I feel like this is my perfect nude. Like, I have never put a lipstick on before that I'm like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love that color. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's my color. It's my perfect nude. So again, that is the shade Slip. Oh my gosh, it feels amazing. They kind of claim that you'll have it on and not even realize you have something on your lips. Seriously, it is so comfortable. It's moisturizing. It looks pretty. It's just, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go on to another color. Next up is another of their signature lips, and this is in the shade Fashion. So this one is more of a kind of a berry tone. So let me show you what that looks like with like initial, and then we'll build it. So if you want, you can do a very light, you know, layer of it like this. Again, super comfortable and not super bold if that's not what you're looking for, but you want a little bit of color. So now let's build it up. And here it is with the color built up. And I have to tell you, the more you build, the more creamy and comfortable the lip feels. They're so nice. So that is the shade Fashion. Okay, and last up is one of their lip oils. So this is the Shade Select Tinted Lip Oil, and it is in the shade Cara Cara or Cara Cara. I'm not sure. It's C-A-R-A twice. So Cara Cara or Cara Cara. I would say Cara Cara, but I could be wrong. So this I am super excited to try out. It's going to be orangey and a different color than I usually wear, so we're going to see how it goes. Let's see. You guys tell me what you think. I think I like the color. So comfortable. It's kind of like a gloss, but thinner, nothing goopy, nothing stringy, nothing sticky, nothing. It's just super comfortable on the lips, like really, really nice. So I think this is the lip color I'm wearing out today. So that'll give me a chance to kind of know how long it lasts and things like that. Obviously, it's a lip oil, so it's a tinted lip oil, but it's not going to last like a liquid, you know, a matte liquid lip would or something like that, which I can't stand wearing those types of formulas anyway, so that's fine. So I'm used to reapplying my lip color, I guess is what I would say. But oh, what do you guys think of it? I mean, I kind of have fall kind of color vibes going right now, and it's spring, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear what you guys think of the color. And like I said, we will come back. It is 2:15 in the afternoon right now. So we will come back tonight and I will show you, you know, what my skin's looking like, let you know if I had to powder a little bit and stuff like that. I probably will. That's just my skin. And, but this is what my skin is looking like right now. Please ignore my blemish. And yeah, like my chin, all that good stuff. So you kind of get an idea of like the texture. But okay, I will see you tonight and we'll see what we... Okay, we just got home. It is 11:56 p.m. And so, you know, it's been, I can't remember what time it was when I showed you. It was 2 something, right? I think around there. So it's been around nine-ish hours since I first put the makeup on and stuff. And so I have not, I did reapply the lip oil after dinner before we went to Dave & Buster's. And then not again since then. And then, and then I drank and ate other stuff. But I never did apply any kind of powder or anything to my face. So my face is shiny. It is oily. But for never blotting it or anything, let me come up and show it to you up close. There's no weird, like, breakup of stuff. There's no, like, grossness all in the cracks. There might be a, no, I don't really see anything. Smile lines. Don't see anything in those. I think it has held up remarkably well for all the stuff that we've been doing. And it was hot in the arcade. There was a ton of people. And so I am very happy with how this held up. I am amazed by the complexion stick and the way the blush stays. It does not fade away throughout the day. My eyebrows still look really good. And nothing like transfers weird or anything. I am really loving these products. So I'm going to do one more. I will show you, I'm not going to do the look, but I will show you the look that I do with it. And then do a different lip and stuff like that and wear that for, you know, a period of time, Friday. So you'll see this on Sunday. So on Friday, we are going out with some friends for dinner and stuff like that. So I will get myself done up with this makeup again and do, you know, different eyes and stuff, but wear one of the other lip colors and stuff. And I will do like a quick check-in like that again and show you. So you get 2 days worth of seeing, plus the 1 day that I told you about my experience with it, so that we can have a very well-rounded idea of how these products work on a super oily girl, because I am a super oily girl. And like I said, you can see that I'm shiny for sure, but it's not like gross. It literally feels like when you touch my face, it doesn't feel like a gross, greasy, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't even feel like there's makeup on my face. Like, I'm not talking about touching it, just the feel of my face. I don't even feel like I have makeup on. And yeah, I am loving this. Okay, on to the next look for you to see. Just another time of me wearing it. And then we will give final thoughts. All right. Okay, and here is my last look that I'm showing you with these products. Again, with the complexion stick in Dune, the brow volumizer, and I did use a little bit of pencil this time just because I wanted to draw the tails of my brows on, but for the most part I just used this. And of course the cheek color in Beverly Hills, and on my lips I used the signature lip in Fashion. So this is my look for going out to dinner tonight with friends, and it is, let's see, 3:45 in the afternoon. And so I will come back to you later tonight and show you, let you know if I touch things up. Obviously the lips, because we're going out to dinner and stuff, that's gonna fade away. But you guys, this formula is so nice. It's so comfortable and moisturizing on your lips, and just, I love it. And I built it up quite a bit, so you could do much sheerer than this if you wanted to. So I love that it has that blendability or buildability, I guess. So I will be back to show you at the end of the night, and I'll show you the time. We'll see how things were again and give you my absolute final thoughts on this company and these products. All right, see you then. And here we are. It's the end of the night. I went out to dinner with friends, and then we did a little shopping and stuff, and we just got back home. It is 9:50 p.m. now, and this is what we're working with. So as you can see, you know, my oils are coming through like they normally would be. I have not blotted anything, touched anything up, nothing. The only thing I did was I just added a little bit of lipstick on right before the video, just because I had nothing left on my lips besides lip balm that I put on after dinner. So final thoughts on my goodies from Merit. First of all, I think you already know I love the bag. There's just something about it, the simplicity of it, and just, it's unique. And yeah, I love it. And I love the material. It's got that 70s vibe that I love. I mean, you know. And so I'm going to pull out the products here. So I got those 7 products. Something else about Merit, I think I mentioned that they are cruelty-free, vegan. So fantastic. So some cool things if you order from them, they do give free shipping for orders over $40, and they have free returns, and your first purchase from them comes with this bag for free. So whatever you order from them, when you order for the first time, you get this bag for free. So I think that's a super cool touch, and just something unique to their brand. And so let me give you my final thoughts. If I were to say, okay, let me just run through real quick. So the complexion sticks, phenomenal. As you can see, again, you know, like I said, my oils are coming through, but I do not have weird, like, creasy stuff anywhere. You know, in my creases, like, I don't have goopy lines of foundation type stuff or anything like that. And so, yeah, very happy. The blush, I have it on. I do have some bronzer underneath it, but I have the blush on, and I went pretty heavy because I did set with powder over top of it. But still, it stays in place. You know, it's great. Then I said I have the eyebrow, the volumizing brow stuff on. And so that keeps my brows in place nicely, adds some touch of color that I appreciate and can use. And then the lip oil and the signature lipsticks. So if I were to tell you my favorite picks of these products, easy, the complexion stick is probably number 1. I'm blown away by this product. I absolutely love it. And every time I've worn it, I've been like, I really like how this looks on my skin. My skin looks like skin. It doesn't look like I've got something thick and heavy on it. If I do powder, okay, so let me go ahead and just take my powder brush from earlier with nothing on it besides what was on it earlier, and just kind of dab over the places that are looking extra shiny, you know? Okay. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? And again, the texture of everything looks so good. Like, it looks like skin. It doesn't look like makeup on my face, and that is what I love. So This is my number one favorite of all these products, is the complexion stick. If you don't try anything else from the company, try this for sure. Number 2 favorite, the signature lipsticks. I love these. The formula of them, the way they feel on your lips, the color that you can start off more sheer and build it up. Super comfortable. Of course, you have to remember, because they are like that creamy, you know, texture, it isn't going to be long lasting or transfer proof. You just have to know that. But if you know that, it's fantastic. And so those number 2, easy, easy. And then number 3, I love this blush. It goes on super easy. I just do some stripes of it and use my blush brush and buff it out. Boom. Set my face with powder. It stays all day, and I think it looks beautiful. And I do a little on my nose. And then I do really like the lip oil, the formula of it. This color, I don't know if it's the best for me. So I think I would want to try it in a different color, because I did really like the way it wore, like the way it felt, the way as it faded away, having it be like a lip tint, like a stain. Is that actually what it's called? No, tinted lip oil. It, you know, wears nicely. Like, it doesn't do like a weird fade out, you know? So I really do like the formula. Just the color maybe wasn't quite right for me, but I was trying to be a little adventurous. And then I'd say probably my least favorite of everything would be the brow product. I really like it. Like, I like what it does for my brows, but I wouldn't say like that's one of the things you need to rush out and get. But I do really like it. And like I said, I ended up getting it in the black brown, and I think it's the perfect match for my brows, that cool dark color. So yes, I am so happy with these products. Merritt, thank you so much for reaching out and giving me this opportunity to try these products. I am definitely going to be a repeat customer, because like I said, these are just way too easy. Like, I can be precise with where I want things. So Dune is the color that I've been using, as you can see. I mean, you saw, I just make little stripes. I can get right up underneath my eyes right here, like concealer. I can dot onto the places where I need a little extra coverage on things, and then just use my foundation brush and buff it out, and it's beautiful. And I don't have to worry about anything looking streaky or strange in that way, and it just stays looking fantastic all day. You guys, I cannot say enough. I definitely love these. I do want to get a darker one to be able to do like for as bronzing and contour kind of thing. I really want one of their highlight sticks, because like I said, I've seen people using them and they look beautiful, and I feel like that would help kind of complete my set of what I've got here. And those lipsticks, what do you think of the color fashion? And that slip is my perfect nude, without a doubt. I will wear that constantly. So yeah, super excited about all these products. Can't wait to hear what you guys think of it. If it is something that you end up deciding you would like to purchase, I do have a link down in the description box. It is an affiliate link, just so you know. I will put that right out there firsthand. And they did send me these products for free to try out. But you know me, you know I'm going to give you my honest opinion no matter what. And you know what an oily girl I am. And I am not going to steer my oily girls wrong, because that is something that's super frustrating to me when I'm looking to someone for a product, you know, recommendation, and then I get it and I'm like, really? I mean, obviously not everything works for everybody the same, but you saw over those 2 days, and from what I was telling you the day before, if you trust me, and I hope you do, that yeah, my oils do come out. They're going to with anything, but a simple blot over with my powder brush from earlier, or if you want to put a little extra powder, you know, later throughout the day if you need to. This does better than any like foundations that I've ever used. So I honestly can't say enough good stuff about it. Very happy with my first experience with Merritt, and this will not be my last experience, because like I said, I really love this, and I can't imagine being without those complexion sticks. So I have a little darker one, so once I get my summer color going, I think that's going to be perfect for that. And yeah, then I will definitely be ordering more for future face coverings. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of it. Have you tried Merritt? If you have, what are your favorite, you know, products from them? What are your thoughts? Is there something that I didn't try, like a certain color or something like that, that you would highly recommend, or one of the products that you would recommend? I would love to know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon.